What's up, everybody, over from here, and today I'm talking about my backpack. I've tried this a few times, but I've been interrupted, not by, can I show you in the video? Not just by my mom walking in, but also, like, myself, because I think, is this the right thing to say, and stuff, so I panic, so I, like, redo the video. So, yeah, anyway, so my backpack, sorry, I'm not going to care anymore, but suitcase, whatever you call it, it was originally a Barbie one, and I thought, why not change it up a little bit, because I'm not saying that I think having a Barbie backpack is immature, because I totally don't. I actually think it's pretty cool that you're confident enough to do that, because some people will judge. So, yeah, I thought I didn't want to be judged, so I decided, and I was bored and I had nothing else to do, I was going to make a Barbie backpack. Sorry, I was going to change my Barbie backpack into a piece of art. So what it was like a black, and then it was like Barbie's heads, like all the way up, like as if it was polka dots, but with Barbie heads. And there was Barbie right here. So what I started out doing was the black, I started like putting Sharpie on it, but then I realized, oh shoot, no wait, I didn't realize what happened was I decided, yeah, I realized that I can't paint on black because, as you can see, dark colors, you can't really see it very well unless you're really close. So I decided to paint it white. Then the Sharpie started showing, and I was like, oh shoot, what do I do? So I tried using a nail polish remover to get the stuff off with the white paint already on it. It failed miserably. It got stuck to the plastic, but it wouldn't come off. So I was like, oh shoot, what do I do? I ruined my backpack, my suitcase. So, yeah, so what I did was I said, you know what? Actually, I noticed, like, when I was doing something, there was a little patch right here that had plastic off it. So I was like, hey, this plastic is removable. I didn't care so much, so I was thinking about removing it first, but then I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep it black without thinking, so I colored it all in black, and I was like, oh, shoot. Then when I, like, painted over it, I didn't realize, oh, shoot, what did I do? So what I had to do was peel everything off, and this spot I used... What I started out doing, oh crap, there's dog hair on it. No! Holy crap. I'm sorry. I thought, oh shoot, what am I going to do? So what I did was I got scissors and I peeled off that spot. It actually worked really well. There are some spots that are still there, but it's not as noticeable if you're not, unless you're like, holy crap, look at that, or holy crap, look at that, you messed up, man, you messed up. But, yeah. Holy crap! Oh, I already showed that. Yeah, so I did that. And, yeah, so I like the design on it. So earlier, my grandmother came to Indiana, and she showed me a little idea for tape. Like, she showed, I'm not going to redo the video, but she taught me how to do birch trees. And it's a really cool design. Like, trees, like, you put the tape where the trees are going to be behind when there's a white background, and then you do all the lines, because luckily you can't do a straight line. You don't need to because trees aren't straight. Yeah, but anyway, I decided to do that. Of course, I messed up a little bit because the tape was open in some spots, but I didn't really care. And what I did was I did designs like shading and going into different colors like that and that. And sometimes I just did plain because I was bored and I didn't want to have to go through high dep or whatever it's called. And then when I got to the point I was at, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this for the entire backpack. One, it's because it looks so plain, and it's like, it looks like I just did one thing for the whole route, and I don't like that. So, and then I stopped and I was like, what else could I do? So I was like, hey, wait, if I do a tree, I don't care what color, I was going to do black, but because this, like I showed before, this happens when you use a different color. Wait, I'm not actually sure if I knew that. I'm not sure when I realized that part, or anything, so, but then I realized black won't show with the dark blue, or I don't know what I thought, but I was like, I'm just gonna do red for some reason. Yeah, I'm trying to make reasons. I don't have any! Yeah, so I did that, and boom, I got my backpack. Now, the reason if I haven't said this before, I'm going to Youth for Christ camp. It's a very cool camp. There is zip lining, there's sailing, there's even what I believe is rock climbing. Not like on real rocks, I believe. I think it's just like rock walls or something. If it is rock climbing, I'm so excited. Either way, I don't really care. Hi, Tucker. What you doing? What you doing? You have no personal space, do you? I'm sorry, my dog, Tucker, he has no personal space. Look how close he is to my face. Look at his eye. I'm sorry, I'm really hyper because I just had coffee. I have coffee every morning. Okay, so yeah, I was wondering if I should talk about my nausea with coffee because I didn't have any milk. Oh, I'm just gonna say this: when I had my coffee, I usually use milk to. I'm shaking. I gotta stop shaking. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it like this. No, I'm just gonna make it point at me. Okay. So what I did was I put it in the fridge because I didn't have milk to cool it down. And it turned out really well until I got nauseous. Yeah. Sorry if you didn't care about that. I just wanted to say it. I really hope that turned out good because I can't see my face. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video. I had a lovely time trying to talk about this. And if you're trying to do a video and you don't want to mess up with stuttering or anything, just don't care about it. Because if you stutter, you stutter. Everybody stutters. Nobody's gonna think, oh, you stuttered, you're a mean person or something, and nobody should care. Because you're you, and you're awesome. Anyway, have a great day.